What's going on, everyone? Corey Fulham, your car guy here. Welcome again to my shop, and today you can see my electric scooter in the background too. So today I'm going to be working on my Cadillac, so I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing. So here's the problem that I've had. I think it was like months now, ever since I brought the car out for its first drive. I think this year I've had this problem. It has something to do with the electronic climate control system. I had to take the fuse out and watch as I push the fuse back in. It all started. The climate control stays on, and then I just put it on the econ mode. It stays on the higher speed, and I put it onto auto, low fan. See? Stays on the lower fan speed, and if I turn it off, it stays on. But if I turn the key off, it stays on. And if I take it off, it turns off. Actually, I'm going to leave the fuse over here just so that I'm going to be working on something. So we're going to go to the passenger side, and we're going to find the thing over here. There's this bottom panel we have to unscrew. So I was thinking it could be a bad blower module resistor because I looked online. So I'll see what the problem was. So first we're going to unscrew the bottom panel here. For this job we're going to need an extension, and as well as the 7mm socket, and as well as a 1/4-inch drive ratchet to unscrew it. So we just got to be careful here. We don't want to strip these screws over here. You don't have to worry about that. Not quite yet. There's actually 3 of those screws we have to remove. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I took one screw out, and now I'll unscrew the second one over here. Doing good so far. I'll just have to check the condition of the blower module resistor. See if it's gone bad or something. If it is, we're going to have to replace it out. Okay, there's 2. And there's another screw we have to remove, which is down over here. See if I can actually align it. Okay. Getting there. Okay, I think that's probably removed. We'll set that over here. And I think after that, the whole cover should slide right off. Okay. So we just got to be careful on that side there. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that, because I'm going under there anyway, so. I don't know if you can see that. There's the blower module resistor right there. So there's the blower module resistor right there. For this process, we're gonna disconnect these 2 connectors over here. We have to pull up on these triggers over here in order to pull them off. You just have to lift up on that thing, and that should come right off. Do the same thing for that side over here. Lift up on that little trigger right there, and it'll pull straight out. Okay, so I'll have to take out the screws for the old blower module resistor, and I'll check the condition of it. For this process, I gotta set my phone over here so you can watch me take out those screws over here. Okay, it's this way. Okay, we gotta make sure we align those. Line those things up over here. Okay. If I could get that in there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's coming. Okay, I just had to go to that screw over here so I can get access to it. Okay. Okay, there's one screw. And now for the second one, I just got to move the camera over here so you can see. Okay, we'll move that over here. See if I can just get it to line up. Okay. There we go. Getting there. Okay, I just had to hold it in there so I don't want to strip that screw. Okay. And there's two. Okay. Gotta put that a little bit closer. And now for this one over here. I think it's the final screw right over here. Okay. Once all three screws are removed, I think the whole thing should come right out, like so. There we go. There, I'm going to go check the condition of it. So here's the old one over here. This is definitely the original GM AC Delco blower module resistor. No wonder the electronic climate control blower fan stayed on. This is definitely 32 years old. So we'll go ahead and grab our brand new blower module resistor, and then we'll compare the two of them. So I'll just do a little comparison between the old blower module resistor and the new one. This is the Standard Motor Products one. This is probably the aftermarket one. So we actually have something to compare against. Whenever you do jobs like this, just make sure one of your parts are identical. In my case they are, so we'll just grab the new one and we'll just install it in the car. Now back in the car, we're just gonna install our brand new blower module resistor right in that spot over here where I took out the old one. Okay, for this process I gotta move the camera closer so you can see it. There. Okay, I gotta move the connectors out of the way. Install. Look at that, goes right in there easy. We just gotta make sure we line up the bowl holes. And I think after that, I'm gonna plug the connectors back in and I'm gonna go and test everything and make sure it works before I go ahead and put everything back together. So now I just gotta get that started by hand. That way I don't want to cross thread it. I always like to hand tighten these things. And now for the top portion over here, I think. Okay. Now I just got to find the hole. That way I don't have to. Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay, I just got to go to the other side and just put this bolt in. Okay. Now I just got to get that started by hand. It will help getting that started, so. Okay. Got to make sure that's in there pretty good. Okay. All right. It's going in there pretty good. Okay. Now I just got to go and tighten this up over here. Okay. Got to line them up here. Move the camera up a little bit closer so you can see it. Tighten these screws up so they're snug. We don't want to over tighten these. Make sure it's on that side. Okay, I think that's pretty tight. Over here. Oh yeah, it's coming. We'll tighten that down. Okay, I think that's in there pretty good. Now for the top one. Gonna put my camera up a little bit more closer so you can see. Oh yeah, it's going in. It's going in there pretty good. There. Okay, I think that's pretty tight. Now I just gotta go back and tighten this one up. Make sure these are pretty tight. Okay, I think those are pretty tight there. And I think after that's done, we'll go ahead and just put our connectors in there. This one and that one down here. Actually, I just gotta pull that out. Okay. Now I just gotta go over here and just put that thing in there. Okay, so that's in. Now for this connector over here. Okay. I guess we'll go and test everything out and make sure it works. Alright, moment of truth time. I just got to leave that bottom panel open just until I test everything out before I go ahead and put everything back together. Now we'll just grab our fuse. So we'll see if it works. I'll plug this in. Okay, I don't think I hear anything. So let's turn it on. First I'm going to try the auto mode. Okay. Actually, I'm going to start the car. Okay, we'll turn it on to auto. Put it on the high speed. And I think after that, the blower fan should kick on. All right. That is awesome. Yeah, I finally fixed it. And the temperature went back to 25 degrees Celsius. Or Celsius, I meant. It was on Fahrenheit. So now we'll try the low fan speed. Awesome. Perfect. There, she's working. We'll try the high fan one more time. Now I'll just put it on the AC. Yeah, I can feel it. Perfect. And now we'll shut it off. Okay. Fantastic. A plan just comes together. And now we'll just go ahead and put our fuse panel back in. Okay, so that definitely turns out that the blower module resistor has gone bad, so I had to order a new one. And it fits really well into that spot right there. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together and we'll be done. Well, I think that pretty much includes this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It's such a little detail. I mean, a very little detail. It does make a huge difference. Plus, we fixed our issue with the blower module resistor. That's definitely gone bad. I had to put a nice new one in, which replaced this old broken one. See how worn out this thing is? That's definitely gone bad. That feels so much better. I mean, it's just, everything's just going to get better and more and more and more. So anyways, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Definitely consider doing so because I've got a lot more videos coming up. And also don't forget to turn on these notifications by clicking on the bell on the right. Be sure to stay tuned next time. There's always a lot more where it came from. Take care, everyone.